The election is in fact Australia's largest ever federal election, with 710,000 more people on the electoral roll. Well, joining us live is Alex Morrissey, AEC spokesperson. Alex, thank you very much. So enrolments are very high at the rate, aren't they?
They are indeed, and good afternoon. It's lovely to be here. Australia's enrolment rate is as healthy as it's ever been. We're at 17.9 million people on the electoral roll and climbing. It is an outside possibility, but we might very well hit 18 million before the close of rolls next Monday night. So if you're out there, if you haven't enrolled, if you need to update your details, visit aec.gov.au. The clock is ticking.
What about for people with distribution changes?
There have been redistributions in 3 states and a territory. So New South Wales and Victoria both lost seats. WA gained one, and there has been a change to the boundaries around the edges of Darwin up in the NT. What that means is if you're in one of those states and if you're in the outskirts of Darwin in the NT, your electorate might have changed. So we're encouraging everyone to check their enrolment just to make sure that you're still enrolled in the electorate that you think you are. We did send letters after all of those redistributions were completed, but that was a couple of months ago. We understand it might not have been front of mind for everyone before the election was called. So now is really the opportunity to check and make sure that you're up to date. And
what about accessibility that's going to be provided when people vote?
This is something the AEC focuses on a lot. We have a new commissioner, Jeff Pope, was a former disability champion within the AEC. It's a topic he's really, really passionate about. And we've been working hard to increase accessibility options at our polling places. We're pushing up past the 40% mark of every polling place at this election will be fully wheelchair accessible. That is absolutely no impediments whatsoever, with another few percentage points on top of that being at least partially wheelchair accessible, meaning they might be mostly accessible, but you might need some assistance with things like a small single step or something like that. We'll have all of that information on our website in coming days once we've finished the work of making sure all the leases are signed and all of the locations are locked in.
And I believe there's around 2.5 million votes that are going to be postal votes, but people heading to vote on the day with their democracy sausage and enjoying the the fun for some people, but other people might need a bit of casual work, and you are looking for people, especially for the regions?
We are indeed. If you are outside of the big cities in particular, we would love to hear from you to work at the election either on the day or in the days leading up to it. Of course, we run pre-poll as well, which is a 2-week event. Visit aec.gov.au and you can learn about the ways that you can work with us for the election. It's great paying work. Sometimes people talk about volunteers at the election, but it's all paid work, and we would love to have you on board. We need around 100,000 people across the nation. We're tracking really, really well towards that already. We've got more people than 100,000 signed up, but in those regions, of course, we're always looking for extra people. So please do reach out to us, have a chat, and get yourself on the register to work for us on the day. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, a lot of good resources on your website, as you mentioned. Thanks so much, Alex.
Happy to be here.